And country club where dogs are really getting some good love and a lot of great attention there, John.
Yeah, Melissa, a lot of times dogs find themselves in an animal shelter, really through no fault of their own, but a baby has come into the family, and sometimes the baby and the dog, they don't quite gel. Sometimes you have to baby-proof your house, and you have to baby-proof your dog. And here to explain how to do that, this is Jessica Fell, the head trainer out here, and we got Amanda Grace and Poco here. And tell me what you see a lot of times with conflicts between dogs and babies.
Well, a lot of families nowadays treat their dogs like they're part of the family, and they are their babies before a newborn comes. So once the newborn comes into the family, it sometimes turns the dog's world upside down. And that's where you see a lot of the behavioral issues you may have never seen in your dog before.
So what do you do about it?
There's different ways to prepare your dog for the arrival and proper and safe ways to introduce the two. So if you can know how your dog may react when a baby's in the house by preparing the dog properly, then you know how to set up for a safe and proper introduction.
So, I've got a 5-year-old who likes to climb on top of my lap, and I tell him, no, don't do that. That's like a thing you try to prevent the baby from doing stuff to the dog and the dog from doing stuff to the baby, right?
Yes, you can work on desensitizing the dog to touches they might not be familiar with. So before the baby comes, you can start practicing on tugging on your dog's ears or tugging on their tail and treating them while you're doing it. So they learn that every time they're being touched somewhere they might not be comfortable with, they're getting a treat.
How about food guarding? Because I know, my twins, when they were crawling, would like to go over and they like to play in the kibble. It feels good in their hands. I don't know, whatever it is. What do you do about that?
You can desensitize them to hands being near the food as well by putting treats in the bowl when you reach down towards the bowl. So if you reach towards a dog's kibble and you put something of higher quality, such as chicken or hot dogs, in the bowl, they learn hands near the bowl means better treats.
And you teach a seminar on this, right?
We do. We have a seminar here, and we also offer private lessons, so we can sit down with families and teach them the different ways to go about doing this.
And I guess the time to do this is before the baby comes along?
Yes.
I know you get real busy after the baby comes along.
We do suggest you do it before so that you can fix these problems before they even come to keep the baby safe.
All right. Well, that's going to be it for us, and this is Poco and Amanda Grace, and they're having a good time down there. Obviously, there's not a conflict here. Well-trained child, well-trained dog. Melissa?
Now, that's a powerful combo. Thanks, John. Precious dog. Well, now on to the topic of teens and drugs. There's a high likelihood that your